What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode. And of course, as you can see behind me, we're at the track again. So the last time I was here, I was really just shaking down the car after the mishap I had at Willow. I think the fastest lap I got was something like a 131.3 or something like that. Just kind of breaking the car and then easing into the car. Sergio did great. He did like a 129.7 or something like that. I'm not quite sure. He can remind us, he'll be here later. But so I'm back here again, and we'll see what happens. I've actually downgraded the car from the 520s, the Fortunato 520 Club Racers, to the 510s that I previously had, only because I sent those away to get some revisions done, as they are an R&D set, right? They're a prototype for me to go ahead and test and play with a little bit. So once those come back, they'll get back in the car, and I'm sure I'll do another track day. But until then, we're out here having fun, meeting new friends and running into old friends. So that's pretty cool. It's always nice to come out here and you know, get some camaraderie with people that you've never met, and some with you know, some familiar foes.
I saw, dude.
Like that guy right there. That's a familiar. That's not a familiar foe. That's more of a familiar foo, to be honest with you. But AJ's out here as well, and then we'll make a video on that, I'm sure, separately. But for this one, we'll focus on what my car is going to do. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and see if I can break into the 120s today, push a little harder. Also, I did switch to a 200 treadwear tire, so now I'm running on the Azini RT660 per Motoiq recommendations. Thank you, Martin, for that. So we'll see how that does. We'll play with tire pressures a little bit, see what the tire likes. I have an idea in my head, and from speaking to a lot of people that have run the tire in Global Time Attack and other series like that, they've given me a starting point as far as where I should start with the tire. So we'll see how it does. I just want the car to do what it does, and as long as I go home safely and we have a good time, then that's what's more important, right? So seat time is always the great nullifier of, you know, speed or anything like that. So yeah, so just sneak peek for the next video. Yeah, we'll talk about that thing, see what it does. We have a GoPro in there as well, so we'll get some footage of that. So let's go meet some old friends. So for our old school Sentra folk, we know this car, we recognize it. This is actually Martin from Motoiq. I haven't been to the track with Martin in quite some time, so it's nice to see him out here. He's out here with Mike Kojima and the Motoiq crew, and I believe Mike's daughter is going to be driving today. But just to remind you as well about this car, if you've never seen it before, or if you're new to the whole B13 Sentra scene, don't let it fool you. Its current state, don't let it fool you. This thing still gets down and it still does its business. So he's also on the RT660, but this is also a SR20VE, a built SR20VE, a long rod H22VE that was built quite some time. I'll put the link to in the description to the build for that motor for this car, and then I'll put a breakdown as well. I'll put another link in the description as well for the actual articles on this car for Martin. But this is a true 93 SCR, I believe. Originally Ruby Pearl when Martin got it, but now it's that sapphire blue color with the GTS 4 fog bumper. So pretty simple setup and full stock interior. So again, don't let the car fool you. This thing gets down. So we'll see what he does. I'm gonna see if he has GoPro footage. If he doesn't, then I'll ask Martin to find out if he'll allow me to put one of my GoPros in it, at least for a session, just so we can put some of his video up. But that'd be kind of cool. So in the meantime, I'll go ahead and prepare for the session coming up, and then we'll see what happens.
We are initiated.
to follow Martin for a little bit. He actually got to show me a little bit of the lines. Maybe I figured follow him a little bit so I can learn a little bit more. He's way more experienced as far as driving wise than I am. So it was actually kind of fun to see a little Sentra action there, which was pretty cool. You can, maybe in the video you can see his like driver's side rear tire kind of spinning as he's three-wheel motioning into the skid pad. So that was pretty cool. Pretty nostalgic feeling to have B13 on B13 action. So that was pretty fun. So far, that's not us. So far, the best that I've done is 131.08, which is better than my last time, which is really good. I'm still filling out the car. Again, camber settings are different. Quite a couple other things are different that really shouldn't be a big deal. But yeah, so camber settings are different, tires are different. So playing with tire pressures it's been kind of odd, only because I'm usually just setting it and forgetting it with the AR1s. But it is 88 degrees today. So far so good. I think I'm gonna do 1 or 2 more sessions and then we should be all right. So pretty fun. Check out the video. So here's the crew. The day is over. The best that I could do is the 130 point something. Again, I'll put it down here. I'll put the video of the other lap times here at the end, and we'll close it out with that lap. I really appreciate you guys coming to watch the channel and watching our content. So if you like videos like this, like and subscribe. We might have a little bonus content coming up after this video. So I was blessed enough to meet a legend. I call a friend. I consider him a friend, but he's a legend to me. All you guys are legends to me. Again, peace.